What's happening, everybody? No, I'm just playing. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Trips, and I want to welcome y'all to another episode of the Living Room Reviews. Let's get it. Alright, everybody. So before we get started, y'all know I gotta shout out my sponsors. The Zoo Battle League. We can get all your musical and battle rap content, hip hop at its finest, and Hype Life Graphics. Well, the name speaks for itself. Let's get right into it. So today, we're gonna be checking out the movie Crawl, a 2019 thriller based in the Tampa Bay, Florida area. So our main character, Haley, kicks off the film at a school, UF, University of Florida, home of the Gators, in a swimming competition where she ends up coming in second place by 200ths of a second. That's like 200ths of a second. I don't know. Haley is visibly upset after losing this race. I mean, who wouldn't be? But besides, she's a winner. All she knows is winning. She's a champ. But that sadness is short-lived after having a quick flashback of her dad coaching her, letting her know no one's better than you. You're the apex predator. Man, that's dope. Just imagine that. You know, your dad being your coach, you know what I'm saying, at a sport that you were always super good in, and then giving you a nickname like the apex predator. Alright, Haley, let's see what you about. So as Haley is getting dressed in the locker room, she gets an alarming FaceTime call from her sister, who's in somewhat of a panic, warning Haley of a Category 5 hurricane that's headed straight towards Florida. Oh, hurricane! Oh, no! Beth asks Haley, has Haley spoken to their pops? Haley says nah, but she assures Beth that he's alright. And before they get off the phone, she lets her know that she's gonna make the 2-hour drive down to Tampa and check on him. As Haley headed to Tampa, she runs into an accident on the interstate. She runs into a cop that she knows very well from back home, Wayne. Wayne lets Haley know he can't let her through the road. Haley seems to abide by that and heads back the other way. She picks up her phone, sees a picture of her dad, and Haley like, fuck it. Bitch, I'm going. Fuck you talking about? Going the other way. It's my pops, son. I'm about to on y'all ass. On y'all ass, eh? So Haley take the Jeep off road, slide through the bushes, slide back on the road, and get back on the state. Know what I'm saying? And she out of there. So boom, Haley done finally made it to her daddy crib, right? After all that off-road shit she was doing, running from the police, she finally made it to her pop's crib. Car ain't even outside. Damn. But guess what? Haley go in the house anyway, just to see if her dad still may be in the house. So she pulled up, got out, pouring down raining on her stupid ass. You feel me? She ran up in the crib. Yo, Pops! Pops! Yo, Pops! Where you at? Nothing. But she does run into the dog, Sugar. Sugar was the family dog. But I think Sugar was a dude. I don't know why they named that dog Sugar. Anyway, Sugar greets Haley with a bunch of licks to the face. You know how they do. You know they like when them dogs lick in the face. Haley takes Sugar, puts him in the car with her, and they slide off to the old family crib that they grew up in, a few minutes away from Pop's crib. They pull up, see his truck. Wait a minute. Pulled up, sink truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink truck. Pulled up, sink truck. Hey, pulled up, the bitch sink truck. Hey, pulled up, sink truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink truck. Pulled up, sink the truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink the truck. Pulled up, sink the truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink the truck. Pulled up, sink the truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink the truck. Pulled up, sink the truck. Pulled up, the bitch sink the truck. My bad, y'all. Florida came out of me. You know we make a song about anything. But anyway, they pulled up, seen the truck. Haley and Sugar hop out the whip, go inside the house. They looking for Pops, don't see him nowhere. They calling out, Pops! Yeah. No answer. They get to the back of the house where they see the sliding glass doors open. It's a Category 5 hurricane. Fuck the sliding glass door doing open? Don't make no sense. Anyway, Haley take her silly, goofy, crazy ass outside. Pops! Pops! Yo! Bitch, that man ain't outside. It's Category 5 out there. He ain't outside. So she come back in the crib. Genius idea. Wait a minute. Let me call his phone. Bitch, I done did that from the jump. What you talking about? Anyway, she called his phone. She hears it ringing. She goes to pick it up. Damn, his phone out here. Where's Pops? Sugar starts barking at the entryway of the basement. Sure enough, Haley makes her way towards the basement. But before she gets there, a big ass tree come through the window about to decapitate her ass. Oh no, tree, please don't decapitate me. Oh. The tree literally missed Haley ass by the hair of her chinny chin. No cap. But anyway, she heads down to the basement where she sees some blood on the pipe. Damn. Fuck going on down here? You hear me? She looks back at Sugar. She like, yo, Sugar, stay here. Stay here. Sugar like, bitch, I wasn't coming down there anyway. Fuck is you talking about? I wasn't planning on coming behind your ass, bitch. I was gonna stay here, but alright, man, I got you. I'm gonna stay right here. Haley makes her way into the basement past the bloody pipes. She looking around. She see her Pop's tools on the ground. Then she finds her Pop's unconscious. Knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So she attempts to drag Pops up out there. Can't. Pop's too heavy. You know what I'm saying? Haley just a swimmer. Maybe 110 pounds at best. But guess what? She's smart. She finds a tarp, rolls Pops onto the tarp, starts to drag him up out of there. She's dragging Pops to the staircase. They almost make it. But soon as they get to the case, boom! A big ass 300,000 million, 14,000, 1,800 pound alligator bust through the wall. Damn. I gotta light a candle for this shit. Somebody finna die. At least I thought so. But Haley grabs the tarp that Pops was laying on and she starts to drag it. Soon as Haley gets them to safety, the alligator clamps down on the pipes. But for some reason, they can't break through. There must be some strong ass pipes, son. Gotta be. But anyway, soon as Haley gets them to safety, Pops comes too. He starts remembering things. And the first thing he says when he looks up at Haley, the hell are you doing here? Bitch, what? Hold up. I mean, the first thing this man say to his daughter after saving his life is, what are you doing here? What? You wildin', son. You wildin'. It's Category 5 outside, bruh. You wildin'. You, son. Nah, son. Nah, son. Now, even though her daddy on some real bullshit, Haley still cares about him. So she asks, what happened to you? Pops goes on to tell her, I was down here fixing on the house, and the gator bit my ass. Damn. That's crazy. Haley goes to make a phone call, and she notices she dropped the phone when she was pulling Pops back to safety, running from them big-ass gators. Haley makes a run for the phone. She makes it to the phone and tries to make a phone call. As she's dialing out, she notices that big, stank, funky-ass gator breath on the back of her neck. Lock out! That motherfucker almost decapitated Haley, yeah. But my dog got up out of there. Out of that bitch real quick. You know what I'm saying? Got busy, put the moves on him, slid through one, bust back on the other. Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, Adrian Peterson, old Ward Dunn on the air. You know what I'm saying? Haley got missing. You feel me? But then she made it to a second set of pipes away from her pops. And just as she got up under them pipes, the goddamn gator latched onto her legs, drug her ass back out, and started to toss her ass back and forth against the walls and shit. Damn, Haley. It's a wrap. I gotta light another candle. Somebody about to die. But I was wrong again, bitch. Y'all think Natalie from Hellfest was a savage? Bruh, Haley is a savage. She done booted the gator 4 times in the face. She even drove a screwdriver, bruh, through the top of the gator head. Multiple times. Haley is a savage. She managed to escape and get behind a different set of pipes away from her pops. Her pops calls out, asking she alright. She got a crazy huge gator bite on her thigh, but she tell him she fine. You know why? Because that's what savages do. Haley, you a savage. A+. Haley calls out to her pops and tells him she's going to attempt to make it to the front of the house. Pops tells her that's a bad idea, but Haley is savage and she goes for it anyway. Haley gets to a window and notices a group of 3 looters across the street looting a store in a Category 5 hurricane. Looting a store. Video getting kind of long, so I'm going to make this a little quicker. All 3 of the looters get whacked. Boom, boom, boom. Man, Haley, there goes your help, right? Wrong. Because Wayne, the police officer, pulls up in a boat with his homeboy, Pete. And guess what they come to do? Save some lives, you got that right. Wayne hops out the boat and tells his man Pete to stay behind. Yes, he told Pete to wait outside during a Category 5 hurricane. You, my dude, are wildin', Wayne. And Pete, you just as wild for waiting outside during the hurricane. Anyway, Wayne runs in the house looking for Pops and looking for Haley. No answer. But guess what? Sugar, the dog, leads Wayne to the hidden staircase where Pops and Haley are under there, about to drown, all that. You know what I'm saying? They about to drown under there. But guess what? Wayne lift that thing up. Yo, I'm out here. What's happening? I'm here. Pete outside. I got Pete out there. What's happening? What y'all need? Pop's like, hey, man, don't come down here. It's alligators down here. Wayne like, oh, man. No, never mind. Hey, Pete, it's alligators down here. It's alligators. Guess what Pete outside doing? Out the boat, investigating something that's stuck under the water somewhere. Long story short, Pete get obliterated. Whole body get ripped apart. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Straight like that. Back to Wayne. Pops is telling Wayne, don't come down here. Wayne is yelling to Pete, hey Pete, it's some gators in here. And as he yelling that, he get latched on, snatched down there where they at, getting swung around by gators, death rolled by gators. And ultimately, Wayne get killed. Boy, I tell you, man. So far, Haley and Pops done had the weakest help I've ever seen in a movie. The weakest. So Pops and Haley come up with a plan where Pops distract the alligators and Haley makes a run for it. Since Haley is the champion swimmer and Pops is severely wounded, it only makes sense. So Pops is successful at attracting the gator while Haley makes her way out. Pops, meanwhile, the gator he attracted, they get into a mean scuffle. Yeah, a scuffle. Because the gator headbutt Pops like that there. You know what I'm saying? And Pops pick up a shovel, hit him across the head with it multiple times. Then he think smart and put the shovel directly through the top of the gator head. Pops, you the daddy of a savage. Which means, y'all guessed it, you a savage. A+ for you, Pops. A+. Meanwhile, Haley that made it to the other side of the house. Yo, this basement is huge. Gotta be. But guess what? She done swam over here to this other side. You know what I'm saying? She on high ground though, you feel me? She done got up out the water. She on high ground a little bit. So she looking in the water. She noticed gator slide through. So she like, all right. But guess what she see? She see Wayne body over there. Guess what Wayne got on him? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Wayne got a whole gun on his belt. Wayne had a gun, y'all. Wayne had a gun. So as Haley's reaching for the gun on Wayne's belt, the gator clamps down on Haley's arm. Gun and all. Haley lets a whole clip go on the gator. Inside his throat, man. The gator done bit her arm. Got the gun and all inside there. Haley finger on the trigger, shooting the gator multiple times, man. Essentially killing the gator. Haley, boy, I'm telling you. Savage. Haley is a savage. But anyway, Haley makes it outside, goes around the house, gets in, goes through the front door, finds the little floorboard. But by now, Pops is under there drowning. By the time she break through the floor, Pops is out of there. Y'all already know what that means when somebody die. Y'all already know what I gotta do. Time to get a candle. I know, right? Crazy. Pops dies before Haley can get to him under the floorboards. But she pulls him out and gives him mouth to mouth and starts the stomach pump. Anyway, after a few minutes, he come back alive. Boy, what y'all thought this was, man? Pops ain't out of here just yet, man. I just told y'all he the daddy of a savage. So he's a savage. A+ for you, Pops. But anyway, that happiness is short-lived because soon as they go outside to get into the car, they notice that the whole block flooded. I'm talking about like 6 feet worth of water. You know what I'm saying? So Pops tells Haley, hey man, you gonna have to make a swim for that boat over there. Y'all probably like, boat? Where the boat come from? Remember Wayne and Pete? Facts. They pulled up in a boat. And them niggas ain't needed no more. So guess what? Pops had a brilliant idea for Haley to go get it. So look, Haley gives sugar to Pops. Pops is holding sugar. Haley makes a break for the boat. Soon as she get in the boat, boy, listen, I ain't even got to tell you. I already know what almost happened. But she got on the boat. Slid the boat over there to Pops. Pops and Sugar hop on the boat. And guess what? The levees broke and a big tidal wave knocked the boat into a house, broke the boat, and guess what? They back in the same place they was just in. Pops get washed up onto a staircase, Sugar get knocked somewhere else across the house, and Haley is in the kitchen. We can't win for losing here, man. we can't win. So as Haley tries to make it to her pops, who's waiting for her over on the staircase, she notices Pete's walkie-talkie. Haley reaches for the walkie-talkie, gets the walkie-talkie, and she makes a call to whoever on the other end. She gives her address, and she says, yo, we need help. We messed up over here, man. Y'all get here. We over here. Nobody answers. I told y'all a few minutes ago, man, Haley and Pops got the worst help I've ever seen in a movie. But anyway, Haley gets to her Pops. Well, just when she was getting to her Pops, guess who pops up? You right, a gator pops up, whips her daddy arm out of socket. I'm talking about the way he came out, it was terrible. He bit the arm and then bent it to like break it. So it wasn't like a clean bite like you normally see in movies. It was like a bite and then a bend to break. It was terrible. Terrible, bruh. Disgusting. But anyway, Pops being a savage, still yelled for his daughter to run. Haley runs, and for some reason, the gator drops Pops and goes for Haley. Haley goes into a bathroom, and the bathroom has one of those showers with the sliding glass door. She hides in there. Let me tell y'all how swift she is. She hides in there, right? Bright idea. She like, you know what? Hold up. She opens the slide glass door. The gator comes into the slide glass door. Hey, jump over the top of her and close the slide glass door. Savage. Yes. Man, I love this girl. I love this girl. Anyway, she go to her Pops. Go help Pops up. You know what I'm saying? Sugar at the top of the staircase. I don't know what Sugar been doing, but Sugar must be a goon because he been surviving through all this alligator bites, gunshots, all that. Sugar been surviving. But anyway, they get to the top of the house. Haley helped Pop to the roof. But you know the gator had to make one last appearance. Another gator. Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. I just thought about it. They was at the top of the house. This gator had to climb the roof to come through the window. Or maybe the water was just that high. I don't know. But anyway, the gator bust through the window, bit Haley, took her down. I just knew it was no way she was coming back from this. But then she had another flashback of her Pops telling her she an apex predator. You know what I'm saying? AKA savage. So Haley, guess what she do? Take the flood she done lit. Stab the gator through the eye. Get up out of there. Make it to the roof. And guess what, y'all? That walkie-talkie call that she made earlier, somebody was on the other end and they heard her calling for help, and the plane or the helicopter, whatever it was waiting for them on top of the roof. Hey, Haley, you the GOAT, man. You a savage. Alright, y'all. So that was my review on the movie Crawl. 6.5 out of 10. Wasn't the best, but it definitely wasn't the worst. Pretty solid movie. A lot of action. A lot of, a few jump scares. Definitely a nice little movie to watch with the fam. Afternoon time, even nighttime. You feel me? Till next time, the Living Room Reviews. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that bell. Let's get it.